Being a workplace investigator is not an easy job. People can have different perspectives, making it really difficult to work out what's occurred. A couple months ago, I had a case. A complaint from a young woman working in the animation department of my organisation.
This turned out really well, Fleur.
Yeah, I really like the font.
I think that cut can be trimmed.
No, I think it's alright.
This is really good work, Fleur. Do you think I could help?
Oh yeah, it's not up to Flo. I'll have to ask Sandra.
Sorry, Elise, I've done my part, finally. What a monster of a job. God, but...
Don't complain. How many animators your age get to work on projects this big? You still going to the film festival Friday?
Yeah, can't wait. Sandra's going to introduce me to a few people.
The film festival, you've got tickets. Do you think I could come?
Not my call. I'll have to ask Sandra.
We can't all go, Elise.
This is so unfair. I've never been given the same opportunity.
Sandra, Elise was wondering if she could go to the film festival.
Oh, tickets have already been allocated. Sorry. How's it going, Robbie?
Yeah, good.
Elise, can you get me a cup of coffee?
Elise, make that too. Milk and wine.
Sandra's behaviour towards me, it's been going on for months. I just don't think I can work in this environment anymore.
My job is to understand your concerns and find out what happened. Get as much information from you as possible, your view as to what's happened. Okay? Now, after I speak with you, I may speak with other relevant people, and of course, if there are any allegations about Sandra, I need to give Sandra an opportunity to respond as well.
Yep.
Before we start, I'll talk you through the process. Okay, the protections in place for people. So it's important that the details of this investigation remain confidential. You are asked not to disclose the facts or substance of any of this interview or the investigation. So, first, tell me about your role and where you fit in this company.
So I've been working in this role for about 9 months now, since I graduated from university.
Mm-hmm.
I studied visual arts at QUT.
And tell me more about what you do in your role.
It's always been my dream to work in animation, so when the opportunity with this company came up, it was a dream come true, working with such big name clients.
Great, thank you for sharing that with me, Elise. So now I'd like you to talk me through the concerns you have with Sandra.
Well, Sandra's been giving other people opportunities over me. I've never been given any negative feedback, but I'm just not getting these opportunities.
Tell me more about that.
I'm sorry, I'm struggling to find the words.
It's okay. Just do your best.
She dismisses me. I've been belittled and humiliated in front of the entire team. The way she speaks to me makes me feel like... I'm sorry, this is hard.
That's okay. Take your time. Look, I know this can be difficult, but there's no time pressure. If you don't remember everything now, you can come back. You have my details, and I'm around this afternoon and tomorrow.
No, it's okay. I can do it. Yeah. When I first started working at the company, it was fine. We even went out for coffee 2 or 3 times in the first few months to flute in the lobby. But gradually it just felt like she didn't have time for me, like I was annoying her if I asked a question. I'd put my head in to check for the alpha updates, and she'd look at me like I was really annoying her and tell me to go ask Robbie, even though the reports were right in front of her, on her desk. At first, I just convinced myself I was imagining it, but it just kept happening. She kept making me feel like I wasn't part of the team. Fleur could see what was happening.
So what happened when the film festival tickets were raised with Sandra?
She scoffed me off, not interested.
How did that make you feel?
I was so embarrassed, so humiliated that I'd just been dismissed like that. The tone she used with me was awful. There's lots more examples too. I can show you emails. There's a WhatsApp group that I'm not accepted in. Sandra's invited everyone to the group except me. I'm scared. They probably think I'm some blubbering fool labeling me the complainer or something.
Look, I appreciate this is hard for you. But look, I really thank you for your openness with me. I understand your concerns, but let me assure you that this organisation takes these situations seriously. If you are concerned that you are being adversely treated because of this complaint, that is a serious issue, and I would urge you to let me know immediately. Okay?
Poor Elise. It was a tough situation and I felt for her. I found it to be genuine, but it was just one perspective. I then asked her colleagues, have you ever observed anything about Sandra's conduct with Elise that's caused you concern?
Never. This is a tough business. This company employs over 1,000 staff. You have to work hard to stand out. Elise is just making excuses.
Elise and I are friends. She'd never say much about it, but I could see it eating at her. Every time Sandra picked someone over her, I could see it.
I can't remember ever seeing Sandra treat Elise in a way that caused me any concern, but I can't really remember Elise doing much other than getting coffees and doing paperwork and stuff.
I heard there's a WhatsApp group. Who set that up?
I assume Sandra?
I'm not sure.
Thanks.
Elise! Rachel, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have made a complaint against Sandra. I want to revoke it.
Has something happened, Elise?
No, I just... I can't sleep, I can't work, I'm a mess. I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and look, I'm sorry you're experiencing this, but I have some concerns about your well-being. I would like to ask a colleague in HR to call you. Look, she can have a chat with you about what supports there are available. Are you happy for me to do that now?
Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you.
As you know, I've been asked to investigate a complaint made by Elise in relation to your conduct to her over the past 6 months. What I'll do today is ask you some general questions about your role and team so I can better understand the dynamic.
Okay.
And then I will talk you through the allegations made by Elise. This is an opportunity for you to respond to those allegations.
I was just so shocked. I do everything I can to develop my team. I'm just really shocked about the allegation. In regard to Elise being excluded from the film festival, well, in front of a team, that doesn't make any sense. You ask anyone out there. My decision was actually carefully considered. I could only take 2 people. Joanne and Robbie have been here twice as long. It was an entirely reasonable decision. I should say as well that Elise hasn't really been performing that well, so I may not have given her the opportunity I'd given the others, but I don't think she's really been up to it.
I understand there's a WhatsApp group.
John set that up and he manages that.
Did you exclude Elise from that group?
Of course not.
Did Elise ever ask to be included in the group?
No, she did not.
Have you ever done any performance reviews with Elise?
I meet with Elise on a weekly basis. I've spoken to her about her skill gaps and I've got them all documented. I can produce a range of examples if you need them, where I've raised performance concerns in an entirely reasonable way.
Could I get copies of those, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Look, no one's ever raised with me that they've been upset by my tone or the way I interact.
I've gone through all the allegations that I wanted to discuss with you. Is there anything else you'd like to let me know?
I don't think so.
Okay, thank you for being so open with me, Sandra. Look, I appreciate it's not easy. Are you clear on the process from now?
Yes, I am.
What a tough case that was. Elise was genuinely distressed by the situation. But she did seem quite sensitive, and there may have been some performance issues. But I did have some concerns with Sandra as a manager. I felt she didn't have any insight into the impact of her conduct on others. I recommended she get some upskilling in the way she communicates and manages her team. But in relation to Elise's complaint, everything has to come down to the facts. When I broke the case down into individual allegations, the alleged conduct could not be substantiated. Bullying is a pretty serious accusation. There was just not enough evidence. And Sandra had a sound basis and reasonable explanation for her conclusions. I wasn't surprised that Elise was upset by my conclusion. But life is a movable feast. Elise!
Hey, Rachel! I'm so glad I bumped into you.
It was lovely to see you too. Look, I heard you moved to a new organisation.
Yeah, I have. I'm doing really well though. I've actually thought about you a lot. Look, I know I was a bit upset when you said you couldn't substantiate my claim against Sandra. I guess I just felt like you didn't believe me. But I've done a lot of thinking since then, and I realised you're in a really difficult position. So.
Thank you, that's nice of you to say so.
No, I mean it. You actually heard what I said and you didn't make me feel judged. I know you did the best you could, and taking my complaint seriously actually made me feel valued. So you helped me make a lot of really important decisions.
That's so good to hear. Look, how are you finding your new team?
Oh, I love it. I've learned so much in the last few months and been working on my relationship with others. Things are a lot better.
Look, that's really great to hear. It was lovely to see you.
It was so good to see you, Rachel. I'll see you around, yeah? Okay, bye.
Been looking for you.